Good morning, everybody. It's the Mobile Home Mama. I found this 24 by 56 3-bed, 2-bath. This home is perfect if it's going into a park or if you have a narrow lot. Let's say you have a 60 by 90 or something like that, because the short side of the home is going to be the front of the home. Now this home is going to have a little half porch. So on one side it's going to be porch, and on the other side it's going to be house. So I'm going to try to walk through this as you would walk through it if you were going into the front door right here. So let's take a look at the exterior. This is the front left exterior, side exterior, and down here we're going to find the side entrance. So if you had a narrow lot, you may want to attach a garage right here or a carport. I got to kind of jump around in the lot because the halves aren't sticking beside each other. So give me a second here. Here we go. Look what they've done here. They've done some vertical batten. We don't see this very often, but I think it's very stylish, along with lineal trim. So remember, if you're doing double windows, or at least more than one window, double, triple, I never seen a quadruple, but double or triple, when you do the lineal trims, when I get real close here, it's going to be actual wood in between the windows, and that just looks sharp. I just love that. It almost looks like they did a box bay. That's probably the exterior that they did, because if you notice up above that window right there, that ledge is decorative as well. And by the way, man, I sure do appreciate you guys. I've had a lot of visits this week from people who have found me here on YouTube, and that just warms my heart. That's a great thing. You guys are kind and you're caring and you are creative, and I just love it. Okay, so this is the other side of the exterior of the home. If I were to be going into the front door, this is what I'm gonna see. Woo-wee, I'm working for it today, folks. It's supposed to be 90 here in Topeka, Indiana, so I thought I'd get out early to try to beat the heat wave. All right, so first stop, the living room. Okay, you're gonna see a bunch of stuff here in the living room, because remember, everything that you need to install the home, we're gonna put on a big sheet of plastic and put it right in the living room. So there's the front door. By the way, that's a Craftsman door with the 6 windows in the top. And then you would be coming in off that front porch into the living area. And this customer, I can already tell, has done a drywall package, because we've got the Colonial Cove over the window. They've added a ceiling fan in the living room here. Looks like they've also added 1, 2, 3, 4 can lights, because this is something you may not know, but we never put can lights in the living room. There is usually, well, every time, there is an ample amount of sunlight that comes through the living room that it's not required. Remember, we have to adhere to the light and vent schedule. By the way, this is the standard carpet. I'm standing on a piece of scrap, but this is the standard warmest gray carpet. We'll see it a little more later, but okay, so you're walking into the living room. Let's go see the other side of what you would be walking into. By the way, if you don't already know, my name is Christina, also the Mobile Home Mama on YouTube, but I'm a housing consultant here at Champion Homes, and we sell directly to the customer. So you don't have to go through a dealer. You can come straight to us for a manufactured home and sit down with me, and I will help you design and create your own idea. And that's what we do here. Phone number 260-383-1009. Okay, so we were just in the living room. There's this little bit of a half wall here. This would open into the living room. And then, so on the other side of this half wall would be the dining area. This home used to be called the Harmony, and it was our show home. So if you go back through my videos, you'll see that. And when I built the Harmony, I put a buffet right here. So that's a possibility. If you wanted to add a hardwood buffet there, that would be fine. But it looks like this customer wanted to brighten it all up. So this window is either enlarged or they've added it in addition to, these are standard windows right here. Also, mini blinds come in that drywall package. Let me flip it around, and wowzers. I was super impressed with this kitchen, because right away I noticed a couple of cosmetic things that make a big difference. They added the legs onto the island. Not a standard feature. That would be optional in addition to the island. about $326 to be exact, actually, for the legs. And then my fan fave, the drawers over doors are there. The farm sink. We've got a couple versions of this. Either you get just the basic farm sink like this, or we've got one with all the fixins, with the colander and all those kinds of things in there as well. We've got a stainless steel appliance package. We partner with Whirlpool with a dishwasher, microwave over the range. This customer has opted for gas. That's a $36.35, that's money, package, and you can get it in electric or gas. And side by side with ice and water in the door. Again, partnering with Whirlpool here. Everything's gonna match. And this really impressed me the most here. Many times I've said no way to doing this backsplash. It's maybe hard to see with my phone, but this is kind of an off-white, like a cream sandy color, and it's ceramic. So I've always been leery of pairing it with the white cabinets, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all because we've got thunder on the floor. So here we've got a brownish tint. And by the way, me personally, as my decorative fave is more bohemian. So I love those colors, the warm, sandy browns. I just like it. I like the light colors like that. And cabinets all the way to the ceiling. There's that 3-inch cabinet cove, which is a fancy way of saying trim. And I'm just impressed with this kitchen. And also notice how we've got this on a slanted wall so that we could add in a pantry here. That's a nice feature. Coming down the hallway, another interesting feature of this floor plan is instead of us having a long hallway, we put a little bit of a zigzag in it. So it's kind of tough to tell right now, but this is going to go over and then back again. So here's bath 2. And there you go with the 30 by 36 window. Good morning, everybody. I just think that's a game changer. It's my personal preference, but when you let light into a bathroom, it just changes things, right? Here's a single medicine cabinet. We don't see that very often, but whenever you have this kind of vanity where there's no drawers, please consider putting in a medicine cabinet because you're gonna get some storage, at least to put combs, brushes, toothbrushes, whatever you wanna do. But in the package also, you're gonna have those 2-arm vanity lights. They call them 2-arm because of those 2 things right there. And they just kind of hang over. Lighted bath fan, that's what you're gonna find in the bathroom. This customer has added a can light into their tub, which I think is a great idea because the bathroom is another place where you're gonna find a lighted bath fan, and we're gonna put a light over the sink. But other than that, you need to add some more light if you like it. So this customer has added the window to bring in light and also the can light to bring in light into the shower. Here's bed 2, decent size, but what I love what they did with the closet. Again, I'm a huge fan of these shirt and skirt racks. Typically, or standard, we would have just these racks right here. But for $116, they added that second rack, which just changes everything. So you're gonna hang your long stuff here and your t-shirts or your short stuff there. It just doubles up your storage space, right? All right, let's go find the other half of the home. All right, nothing fancy pants on this side. So I'm coming into the side entrance. This is the utility room. And this is interesting. Usually the washer dryer cabinets have that bar in between, but they've separated the cabinets. I imagine they must have something going on in between their washer and dryer, because here's their dryer hookup, here's their washer hookup, and we've got all this space in between. So they must have something planned to put there. On the other side, behind the door, we'll find the panel box, a little nook here to be hanging things, furnace behind the door, and then they've added this extra interior door. And walking into, remember how I told you how that hallway is going to curve? Here's the other curve of it. Here's bedroom 2. And I don't know, I haven't been in here. Let's see what they did in the closet. Yep, there they go again. Shirt and skirt rack. This, I don't know where they're going to hang their long stuff, but they did it in here also. Over here, primary bedroom. And what I've always enjoyed about this home is I always like it when there's just a little bit of space from the door walking into the room. It's like, I don't know, your own little sanctuary. You have to go down the a little short entryway. It's almost like having a foyer to your bedroom. This is the primary bed. On the other side of that wall is going to be a walk-in closet, and it's decent size. And on the other side of that wall is going to be the primary bath, which is going to be the last feature we're going to see today. Okay, last but not least, this is going to be the primary bath. Now, there's a little bit of space here that still connects to the primary bedroom. And then here's the door to the bath. They've added a 3-sided agile shower. They call it agile because that's the material. Excuse me, it's still like a fiberglass material, but it's got this nice marbly design in it. They've also added a rain shower head, can light over the shower, and this barn style hardware, if you can see, it's got to have a nice smooth transition instead of the old school doors. We still offer the 2-seater shower that's going to have those old school doors, but this is just, I can't do it because it's taped, but it's a nice smooth transition. I love what they did here. Turn it around. They've added a second sink. This linen is already there. That's a standard feature of that home. But here's the tri-view medicine cabinet. I just am in love with the medicine cabinets. I think that they round out the features in the bathroom, and it's something you're going to utilize. You think you won't, but I promise you will down the road. Now, we offer mirrors. Every time you have a sink, you're going to get a mirror, and we can ship those loose if you want to omit them. I've had customers who have their own nice fancy mirrors and wanted to add their own, so we just ship those loose. You can do that. 30 by 36 window they've added to let some light in. And then back here, finally, they've done an over the commode linen, a 019 linen cabinet to hold their toilet paper. So there you have it, 24 by 56, 1,226 square feet. I hope I didn't get you guys too turned around going back and forth, but wow, I sure do appreciate all the love you show me, and thanks for watching my videos. See you soon.